and welcome to Mlc TV News. We are reaching you live from Kogi's state capital city, Lokoja. I am Morno Balagubu. The headlines. Buhari writes Senate requests amendment of Petroleum Industry Act PIA. Coup attempt fails in Sudan. Kogi state government talk tough on security challenge. And now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has written to the Senate requesting an amendment to the recently signed Petroleum Industry Act PIA. The President of the Senate, Senator Ahmed Lawan, during plenary on Tuesday, 21st September, read the letter from President Buhari seeking for the amendment to allow the non-executive members to be increased from 2 to 6 in the interest of our national petroleum. In the letter, President Buhari wants an amendment to the new act to allow for the removal of the Ministers of Petroleum and Finance from the board of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, saying that they can continue to perform their functions without necessarily being members of the board. Similarly, President Buhari has written to the Senate seeking the screening and subsequent confirmation of board members of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC. Kogi state government has expressed satisfaction with the contractor handling the Ayimba-Ida 54 kilometers road construction and the quality of work to the contract requirements. Commissioner for Works and Housing, Engineer Abubakar Ohere, gave the commendation when he led the state technical team and some all-progressive Congress stalwarts on the final inspection of the road. He said the completion of the road project will improve the social and economic activities of the people.
Kogi State Commissioner for Works and Housing, Abubakar Ohere, said this is the final inspection of works on the Ayimba, Ejule, Umomi, Ugwalawu, Ajaka, Ida roads, 3 months after the last inspection. The road, which is at 98% complete, attracted APC stalwarts of both national and state level, who joined the Commissioner for Works and team on the inspection. Abubakar Ohere is happy at the quality of work done.
More than satisfied with what we are seeing, and if you look at where we are the last time, I told you it will take us a few weeks to finish, and today, to the glory of God, we are about finishing the road. We are left to just about 2.2 kilometers, and out of these 2.2, they have done scarification and dressing to about 1.8 kilometers. So it is the overlay that I'm calculating. So with this, in the next 2 weeks, we should be done with this road.
He said the 54-kilometer roads, when completed, will boost the socio-economic activities for over 30 settlements on the road. The former lawmaker Patrick Oboyabo, who joined the inspection team, testified how pleasurable through traveling on the 54-kilometer road.
I am told that for as long as 15 years minimum, that qualifies for donkey years or a period of iron. That this road has been in a very parlous state. This road has been completely ramshackled, and Governor Yahaya Bello put again in motion an attempt to ensure that this road connects over 30 communities. But all I can say is that His Excellency has distinguished himself thus far and has proven the point that when you give responsibilities, no matter how enormous or humongous or gargantuan they are to young men, they can deliver.
He wants the government to sustain the tempo of development through quality and effective succession in the state. The Ayimba-Ida Road, which is the longest construction project embarked on by the Yahaya Bello's administration, is significant because it leads to the traditional headquarters of the Igala people, the seat of the revered Ata Igala. Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for Mlc TV.
Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has been commended for his massive investment on the state health sector. The commendation was made by the All Progressive Congress stakeholder and the former member of the House of Representatives, Patrick Obiahagwan, during a tour to health facilities under construction in Kogi East Senatorial District. Obiahan, who went in a company of the state technical team and some APC party stalwarts, said Governor Yaya Bello's investment in the health sector will outlive his administration.
Kogi State Governor Yaya Bello has been commended by all Progressive Congress stakeholders and a former House of Representative member, Patrick Obahabon, for his investment in the health sectors. The APC stakeholders and team who were in Kogi State to tour around the health facilities of the state says with what Governor Yaya has done by building standard hospital across the state, we outlive his administration. In Kogi East, the team visited the State University Teaching Hospital Anyangba, where the chief medical director says was denied accreditation to train students in medical and surgery, not having a standard teaching hospital before the intervention of Governor Yaya Bello.
And what you are seeing today, this Y-shaped edifice, is to alleviate that obstacle that prevented us from continuing clinical training for the students, and they had to go out. Because the National University Commission said we didn't have a standard hospital, His Excellency came to start that standard teaching hospital. This structure represents the first block of any infrastructural development in this institution since the last one in 2003.
The former House of Representative member Patrick give kudos to Governor Yaya Bello.
I am quite satisfied with the tectonic speed that has greeted and visited the bold and audacious attempt to ensure that Kogi State gets a very viable, humongous, and utilitarian teaching hospital. We are told that by June next year, that teaching hospital will be completed, and those who are responsible for accreditation will be invited to come and do their accreditation. I want to thank him, and we look forward to being part and parcel of those that will come and commission that hospital.
Why the indigenous contractor Friday Ida Chaba thanks Governor Yaya Bello's intervention. He urged the people of Ida to take ownership of the project and ensure proper security and maintenance of the facilities.
We, the entire Ida local government, I can kindly say we're indebted to him. Health is wet. Those who say 6 years ago when you come to this hospital, the level of dilapidated or the tolerating of this hospital is not something to mention. But today is having a facelift. When we commenced this project, I think sometime March 12, 2021, then is then zonal hospital, Ida. But today I am glad to pronounce that this hospital is now a specialist hospital, Ida. My brothers and sisters who are the end user of this hospital, I am appealing to you people. Please, I know how much we use in purchase a solar light in this hospital. I know how much we use in purchase a ceiling fan, a standing fan, and so on. Here is not a dumping ground.
The APC chairman, State House of Assembly, and others also spoke.
I cannot be grateful to His Excellency enough, because as the custodian of all Progressive Congress in the state, I'm overwhelmed with what I have seen today.
When I moved the motion on the floor of the House for the renovation of this hospital, I thought it was a mere motion. But when he received the blessing of the governor, that was when I was the most happiest person on earth. Today, what we have seen here, this hospital has been more than 48 years. It has been in shambles of itself. There's no renovation. But this government came, especially a governor that is not an Igala governor. He came and then gave us a surprise package. With what it is now, average person in Ida is very happy with him, and we are very grateful for that.
There is no renovation like this ever since this hospital was created. So I want to congratulate him. I want to thank him for what he has done for Ida people, for our people. And I am sure, and I have noticed that all the equipment needed, because the contractor giving the contract has already communicated to me that they are bringing the equipment immediately the contractor leave the site because the two of them cannot work together.
The Ida Zona hospitals and 12 other medical facilities are currently under construction across the 3 senatorial districts. Faith Abdugafar reporting for Mlc TV.
Kogi State government and security agents have visited Ekwa Church where the abduction and killing of its members occurred. The church is located in Okedaya community in Kababunu local government area of the state. The incident happened few days after the prison break that let loose some criminals. The state security advisor has assured the people to adequate security.
The Kogi State government, who reassures citizenry to go about their normal businesses and has promised to demolish house built with illegal means, including criminal activities. The state security advisor, Jerry Omodara, who led the team to Okedaya Ekwa Church, where bandits kidnap and kill members, described it as barbaric and such will not be condoned.
He said he will not tolerate any lapses in the security setting, and therefore call on chairmen, all the chairmen to sit up. These are his words. He said they should sit up, work with security agencies and stakeholders in their local government to arrest this situation immediately. He emphasized that security remains top priority of his government and that he will not allow anyone to tarnish the reputation he earned since the inception of this administration.
The Speaker, Kogi State House of Assembly, Prince Matthew Kolawole, donated a Sienna bus and motorcycle to the Nigeria Police to enhance effective policing in Kababunu local government area of the state. The Speaker, who handed over the keys to the Commissioner of Police, Idris Dauda, said the donation was part of his support to the safety of the people of his constituency.
So we support them both morally and financially to ensure that we empower our vigilantes and empower our members to support the security agencies of our operations. Thank you very much.
He called on well-to-do persons in Okunland to support the security of the state to ensure effective policing of the area. Prince Kolawole directs local government chairman in Okunland to collaborate with security agencies and traditional rulers to fight the increased insecurity in the area.
The objective is to come and synergize, talk of synergy, talk of the strategies to use in making sure the criminals that have been creating inconveniences and havoc to the people of this area are arrested and may be prosecuted.
There was an allegation made against a suspect arrested and identified as NSCDC officer. The investigation is ongoing.
Police Command commended the Speaker for the donation and promised that the gesture will boost effective policing of the local government area. The Speaker, Prince Kolawole, further encouraged the state government to commence the registration of motorcycle riders in Kaba as part of measure to check challenges occasioned by insecurity. Esther Michael reporting for Mlc TV.
We'll go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll be right back for more stories. To stay with us.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me.
Here is your chance to be the champion you want to be. As Pharmacist Abdul Karim Asuku Youth Empowerment Foundation, IF, present first of its kind in Kogi State. Inter-school competition across Kogi State. Theme, reviving the glory of education. Dates, time and venue as follows. Eastern Senatorial District comes up on the 25th of September 2021. Venue is Our Ladies of Schools, Ayingba. Time is 10 a.m. Central Senatorial District comes up on the 2nd of October 2021. Venue is Abdul Aziz Memorial College, Okene, Amko. Time is 10 10 a.m. Kogi West St. Augustine's College Kaba. Date is 9th of October 2021 and time is 10 a.m. And the finals is on the 13th to 16th of October 2021 in Lokoja, Kogi State. Note that a total of 44 schools are expected to participate in this event. PIF inter-school competition encouraging participation in public schools.
Mlc TV Online is here for your timely and reliable news that reaches you fast with the breaking news. Choose Mlc TV. Get human interest stories right here on Mlc TV with entertainment, sports, business, culture, tourism, and fashion news stories all featured on Mlc TV. Not forgetting political and current affairs news, state and federal government and people's matters will be discussed regularly on Mlc TV. Mlc TV, your one-stop online destination for unbiased, accurate news, entrepreneur ideas, and youth matters to the rest of the world. Mlc TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. Glad to have you back. In world news, Sudan says it has thwarted an attempt military coup and arrested all those involved. A government spokesman told state media the coup plotters were linked to those ousted by President Omar al-Bashir, who was toppled 2 years ago. Earlier reports from the capital, Khartoum, and nearby Omdurman described intense military activity, and the main bridge across the river Nile was shot. The roads to Khartoum and ports have also been blocked. The plotters had tried to take over a building housing the state media. It has been tension within the Sovereign Council, which is supposed to be overseeing a return to civilian rule. According to reports, some claimed that the security lapses in parts of the country may be an attempt by the military to obstruct the transfer of the power back to civilians. The Sudanese government says the situation in the country is now under control. An erupting volcano on La Palma in the Spanish Canary Islands has forced authorities to evacuate another village in the path of lava gushing towards the sea. The evacuation of El Paso was ordered after lava started spewing from a new crack in the Cumbre Vieja volcano, and more than 6,000 people have fled from lava that has buried hundreds of homes since the eruption began on Sunday. 4 earthquakes hit the island shortly after the new eruption vent opened. Local officials said the lava could trigger a chemical reaction that causes explosions and the release of toxic gases when it reaches the sea. Marine authorities have established an exclusion zone of the 2 nautical miles at sea in the area where the lava is heading. This was done to prevent onlookers on boats and prevent the gases from affecting people. The president of the island's council, Mariano Hernandez, said experts told local media the lava is expected to reach the sea at about 12 GMT on Tuesday, and residents have been told to stay away from the area, which has been condoned off by the police. In the meantime, the lava continues to advance down the volcano's western flank, destroying everything in its path. As of Tuesday morning, the lava had covered 103 hectares, 1 square kilometers, and destroyed 166 houses, the EU's Copernicus service estimated. A satellite image showed the lava spat down the mountain. Citing the mayor El Paso, Sergio Rodriguez, the Cadena CER radio station reported that as many as 300 homes had been destroyed so far by the lava. So far, no casualties have been reported, but footage showed lava overwhelming roads, farms, swimming pools on the island, and of course the island is popular with tourists. There were mandatory evacuation orders for 4 villages, including El Paso and Los Llanos. The Aridane and temporary shelters have been set up. And now in the world of sports, matches played Monday night, Sudanese lost to Napoli 4 goals to nothing. Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen continued his scoring by breaking the deadlock at 24 minutes, while Romani added the second before the halftime. On resumption, Koulibaly added the third, while Alonso added the fourth to give the Naples a comfortable away victory. Meanwhile, in Spain, Barcelona failed to win at Nou Camp against Granada, and they managed a late equalizer to bring the match to a 1-1 draw. Today in England, the third round of the EFL will be played. Norwich meets Liverpool, while Man City will tackle Wycombe Wanderers. And now on entertainment, Matthias Ayodeji has more.
On entertainment news, Wizkid Maze in Lagos ties Fela Black President as the longest-running album on Billboard World Album Charts. Grammy-winning Nigerian superstar Wizkid's album Made in Lagos tied Fela the Best of Black President as the album with the longest run on Billboard World Music Album Charts. Released as a posthumous album in 1999, the Best of Fela Kuti is a 2-CD compilation album released by MCA Records. It was issued in the United States in 2000 as part of a reissued series of Kuti's albums. On the other hand, Made in Lagos was released in 2020 by RCA Records. Both albums have spent a total of 45 weeks respectively on the chart. While Wizkid's album peaked at number 1, Fela's album peaked at number 3. King Sunny Ade lost his wife. One of the wives of King Sunny Ade, an ex-member of the Lagos State House of Assembly, Honorable Mrs. Rasikat Adegeye, is dead. According to the Gazette, the ex-lawmaker died early today. Although circumstances surrounding her death were still sketchy, she was a former member of the Lagos State House of Assembly and was a 2-time member of the Assembly Service Commission. Matthias Ayodeji Peter, reporting for Mlc TV.
And that is the news hour on MLC TV. Thanks for staying with us. For your sponsorship and advert placement, call the numbers displayed on your screen. Please do like us and subscribe to our social media handles. Our Facebook page is MLC TV, Instagram MLC TV 2021, and YouTube channel is Mlc TV. I am Mono Balagubu. Thanks for watching.